Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all ages and from all over the world. Welcome once again to yet another episode of Mike Nights of Combat Taekwondo Mike Nights. The show where you get to meet the fighters, where you get to meet all the people that is involved in this format, in this new format. And I'm really happy to be here today because we're having a very special episode tonight. We are having these episodes called the aftermath. So we're talking about what happened on the fight night back on December 3rd there in Bogota, Colombia. So we're talking today with another fighter from that night. We're having a very special guest tonight, but we're also having he's also a very special guest, but he is usual in these shows. So I'm really happy and glad to introduce Combat Taekwondo's CEO, Mr. George. How are you, George? Good evening. Hey, George, how's it going? Can you hear me? Well, apparently, Mr. George is having a few issues with the audio. So let's hope that he can uh, he can uh, take care of them. In the meantime, let me talk you about the fight that we're going to be commenting today. Today we're going to be talking about the a girls' fight. One of the it wasn't the very first girl fight in that fight night. It was actually the second fight involving girls in Colombia. And the third match ever of combat taekwondo. So we're talking tonight about the fight between Nathalia Dinis from Brazil against Yojaira Diaz from Dominican Republic. Can you hear me, George?
Oh, Chava, I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you at all. So I hope everybody else can get sound on this.
Yes, I can hear you, George. Maybe I don't know why is it that you cannot hear me, but I can hear you. Okay, let's wait a few moments to see if George can fix the audio. Okay, so well, let's get started with this chat. I hope that George can manage to fix his audio in a few minutes. So about this fight was a really interesting match because on that fight night in Colombia on December 3rd, it was the first match to actually feature some interesting things that we have not seen in the previous match. In both previous match, we haven't seen like any penalty. I mean, it's not that it's something good that we see a penalty, but it is interesting that it was the first match that we saw a referee giving out a penalty. Also, um, also it was the first match that we saw a throwdown, which is really interesting because throwdowns are actually part of this new format that are permitted. Even though the throwdowns are the less valuable techniques, remember that um, for the qualification format, the referees it's not like usual taekwondo, like a normal taekwondo fight. The referees they don't score points like the normal way, like 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. That kind of score is not used in this format. We use they have referees have a card, and they give a grade from 1 to 10 for kicking. So kicking is the highest way to score. So it's from 1 to 10. Then punching goes from 1 to 5, and then throwdowns goes from 1 to number 3 also. So that's the way they that's the way they make the final count in order to give a grade to the fight. They grade like they don't grade like a specific kick or a specific punch or a specific throwdown. They grade like the whole performance. They grade like the whole performance, and that's the way they qualify. So para toda la gente que nos está escuchando también en español, les explico que el análisis que vamos a hacer hoy o la charla que vamos a tener hoy es sobre una pelea que fue muy interesante allá en Colombia. Fue la pelea, hoy vamos a hablar de una pelea de mujeres. La vez pasada hablamos de la pelea de hombres entre Pablo y Sebastián. Hoy nos toca hablar de una pelea entre dos mujeres que, si bien no fue la primer pelea entre mujeres que se vio aquella noche en Colombia, sí fue la primer pelea en donde vimos un par de cosas interesantes que, que, que no habíamos visto en las dos peleas previas. Una de las cuales fue que pues vimos a la referee centrada que que marcó un penalti por primera vez. Entonces, digo, eso no es necesariamente bueno, pero es interesante, ¿no? Que haya sido la primera vez que vimos a un referee dar un penalti, cuando en general durante el evento, pues no se vieron tantos, ¿no? O sea, la verdad es que fueron peleas bastante limpias, fueron peleas bastante bien llevadas de parte de los peleadores, así que, bueno, no se vieron ahí los penaltis. Y en esta pelea fue la primera, digo, no se vieron muchos penaltis, pero en esta pelea fue la primera en donde vimos uno, y creo que fue el único que hubo en este combate. Después, otra cosa interesante que fue también la primera vez que vimos las barridas. Vimos las barridas por primera vez en este combate de Natalia contra Yojaira. Y es algo interesante también porque las barridas cuentan también para el score. Y les estaba comentando sobre lo que es realmente el score. No es, los referees tienen una tarjeta y no se lleva el score de manera convencional, como estamos acostumbrados a hacerlo en el taekwondo convencional, eh, digamos 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, 4-2, etcétera. Ellos no llevan esta cuenta, ellos tienen una tarjeta en donde califican más bien como el performance, como la actuación total. Si tus patadas fueron, viene de esta forma, primero son patadas, puños y al final las barridas. Entonces las patadas valen del 1 al 10 tienen para, para calificarse. Se califica del 1 al 10. Obviamente, si tú tiraste patadas fuertes, contundentes, pues vas a tener una calificación buena, ¿no? 8, 9 o 10. Si tiraste muchas patadas al aire, si tiraste patadas sin fuerza, si tiraste patadas pues sin grado de dificultad, entonces vas a tener una calificación más baja, ¿no? Y así es como funciona. Después vienen los puños, misma dinámica, solamente que los puños se califican del 1 al 5. Y después vienen las barridas, igual, misma dinámica, solamente que se califican del 1 al 3. Así que, bueno, esta es la manera en la que, esta es la manera en la que se califican. Y bueno, durante esta pelea pues tuvimos esas dos acciones que pues son interesantes. Vamos a ver si ya está aquí George.
Hey, Chava.
Hey George, how's it
Everyone.
going? Do you
Hola a
hear me
todos.
now?
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, George. How's it going?
Well, everything's good except some technical difficulties here, but there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to make it work.
Yeah, it is. As we always say, this is a live show, and this type of stuff happen on the live show. So we have to deal with it.
Yes, another issue that we're going to have tonight. Natalia's not going to be able to join, unfortunately, but we're just going to have her on a different show. And I'm just excited to talk to Yohaira about her experience and share with all the fans and people watching us about how she felt that night, the fight, and everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. I think she was already connected. Maybe she had also some technical issues because I saw her in the room, but she's not here anymore. So we hope she can reestablish her connection and we can have her here. Yohaira, which by the way hasn't been here with us yet.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I was able to actually watch while I was trying to connect. You talking about the first match, the second, and how the judges are scoring. Right, people are interesting to find out about that. This was a great fight. I'm thinking, from a perspective of seeing the girls, the female fighters, getting into this historic, fight night. Um, the same night we've been watching Natalia and Ingrid from Chile, and then we had Nathalia Dinis and Yojaira. I was excited about this fight because knowing Natalia, I had some experience firsthand with some pro fights before. Obviously, she lost, and this was a great win for her. Coming back, and very excited about this. Yojaira, I had the chance to talk to her a little bit about after the fight, the very next day, and I got a few impressions about how she felt about the round, the 5 minutes, and she was very excited about this. Well, I got to watch the fight about a couple of times. I've seen a lot of kicks. I've seen Yojaira actually landing an elbow strike over there too somewhere. That's pretty
Yes,
exciting.
yes, I have to say these were two very solid girls inside the ring. They were really solid, both of them, with the kicks, with throwdowns, with the punches. They were like two. I think it was a really good match.
Yes, and then a lot of kicking, um, couple of takedowns as well. When they get into clinch and they can do a sweep really quick. Punching. I've seen a great spinning back fist during that round as well.
Yes,
A lot of
I got
thoughts with
really
that.
excited when I saw that.
We have it on those highlights. So if you guys can go on the YouTube channel, official Combat Taekwondo channel, there's some highlights over there. We don't have the full fight show, but you can still watch it on ESPN, Star Plus for Latin American countries. And that's very interesting to watch. You can go back, you can, fast forward, and you can watch all the fights over and over and over again on Star Plus. The show is still available over there, as well as the episodes, and the new episode is coming out this week too, the episode number 2.
That's right. This Friday, the new episode of the Combat Taekwondo series, first Taekwondo series ever, is going to be featured this Friday on Star Plus all across Latin America, and we're working really hard in order to bring those shows to the rest of the world. We are working really hard into it.
Okay, good. So Erica Yohaira says that she's trying to get in. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
she's
what the
here.
problem
She's
is.
already here.
Oh, she's already
Let
here.
me get her
Okay.
in. Let me just there it is.
Hey,
Hello, Johanna.
Yohaira.
How's it going?
Hello, Masters.
How's it
How
going?
are
Looking
you?
good.
Welcome.
Look
Welcome
at
to the
that
show.
t-shirt. Nice.
Thank you. I'm good. I'm good.
Yohara, do you understand English well, or you want me to translate?
A little bit well.
I think she does pretty well, Chava.
Yes. Okay. Okay. That's great.
Yes.
So, Erica, how you feeling? How are you feeling? So, it's been a few weeks since the fight night that you had there in Bogota. How are you feeling? What are your impressions? Tell us something about it.
Oh, really? I'm really excited. Yes. um, I'm trying to get rest and be relaxed and enjoy my family, my kids, and that's it.
That's great. So, Yohaira, we had the chance to talk about, the fight the very next day when I asked you about, how did you feel about the round? And I would love for you to share this with the viewers that they're watching today. How did you feel getting into a fight round? How did you feel during the 5 minutes round? And we can go from there.
Um, I told you, Master, I'm feeling so excited. That's my first time in the cage, and I was nervous and a little bit scared. But after that, when I get in, I say, "Oh my God, I want this every single time, every single day," and that's it.
So I understand you were a little bit nervous, right? But when you got in, so as soon as that door closed, what was it? How were
No, 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 no. When they say Yojaira Diaz from Dominican Republic, and I get go dance a little bit and
okay?
my intro, so the
Over
nervousness
there?
go away. So no, no, no.
That
Yeah.
was awesome. I love your entrance. I hope we can make like a highlight video of the entrance of the fighters. It would be nice because I loved your entrance. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I remember that.
Thank you, guys. I remember that the master Rich say he say, hey, hey, you are a fighter, you are a professional, you are this is a show, and be happy, enjoy it, and I just do it.
You did it because you walked in like a champ.
Thank you.
Let's talk about her fight a little bit, Chava. So getting in there, new thing, everything new. Did you? What was your game plan getting into this fight with Natalia?
Um, before the fight, we know that about her. She's good with the punches, and I'm not good with that. And we're ready for that. You know. Um, and I say, I'm here for fight, and no matter what, if she's good with the punches, I'll go fight.
Well, you threw some punches as well over there, so don't be modest about it.
But I need more practice on that.
But what was your strategy? I mean, knowing that she's a better striker. Okay, like you assess the situation over there. What was your game plan to stop her from getting to you?
We planning um stop with the kick, but when I try to kick, when I start the fight, I kick. I throw three kicks, right? One, two, three, and at the spinning hook kick, I fell down, and she punched me in the face, punched me at the back, and master, I'm knocked out. I'm knocked out, but I'm still up, you know. And after that, I don't remember nothing, but I just remember I wait for five
Chava, did you
minutes.
see that jump spinning hook kick?
Yeah, I remember. I
That would
remember
have
that.
been
I remember
that
like
would be like an inch, in 1 inch closer. What do you think?
yes, I remember the interchange, like they were like in the interchange, and suddenly she like came out and turned and spin around. I screamed from where I was sitting. Um, uh, I mean it was a shame that you fell down, Erica, but I think it was a really good try. I really think it was a really good try.
Yeah, that was a great kick. And then
Thank you.
at some point, I've seen you, getting closer, and then managed to throw in an elbow. Um, so it works. Good work.
Yeah.
Erica, tell us something. You came into combat taekwondo, at the very last minute. Um, Most of the fighters were already, into WhatsApp group. They were here with us. They even were here with us, chatting among each other. And suddenly you came in. How did you feel when you first came in? How did the rest of the fighters treated you? Because I saw you like really well. Um, like if you have been there from the beginning, how did you feel when you get to Bogota?
Me lo dice en español, Master.
Okay.
Sí. No, bueno, estaba comentando que tú fuiste de entraste pues casi de último minuto, ¿no? A Kombat. Y bueno, ya para el momento en el que se anunció que tú ibas a competir, pues ya muchos de los peleadores ya habían estado en un chat juntos, ya habían estado en el programa con nosotros, ya habían tenido como cierta convivencia, cierto, este, pues sí, convivencia entre ellos. ¿Cómo te sentiste tú llegando a Bogotá, siendo la nueva, siendo así, pues de último minuto? Yo te vi como muy bien acoplada, te vi ahí, pues casi como si hubieras seguido el proceso de todos, ¿no? Desde el principio, pero ¿cómo te sentiste tú?
Bueno, sí, en realidad yo fui la última que llegó de las chicas. Eh, Creo que tuve 2 semanas para mentalmente prepararme, porque físicamente pues 2 semanas no dan abasto, pero mentalmente 2 semanas desde que me avisaron. Pero ya yo sabía cuáles eran los competidores que iban a estar allá desde el principio y ya no los conocía, solamente conocía en persona y bajo niveles de competencia a Oscar, después a ninguno. Entonces, ni siquiera Junior, el dominicano, no nos conocíamos, pero sí estábamos hablando por chat. Él me felicitó y que te esperamos aquí y que todo eso. Entonces, cuando llegamos a Bogotá, este, fue como clic con todos los muchachos, con Johnny, con Luis, con el mismo Oscar Junior, con Ingrid, con todos. O sea, fue como clic y como todos me aceptaron chévere y nos llevamos súper bien todito.
Like we knew
So
each other
Yohaira
for a
says
long,
that
long, long time. Go ahead, Chava.
yes, Yohaira says that she, yes, as I stated, she was like the very first, the last girl who get into the combat booth, to the fighters booth for this event. But she says that when she came into the hotel, she immediately make click with a lot of the fighters, like with all of them. She said that she didn't even know Junior, who's also Dominican. She didn't know him until she was at the hotel in Bogota, but she felt really good. She made click with all of them, and they have like a really good convivence into
Yeah,
on the days before.
they were like in the very first day over there, just walking in. It looked like they know each other for like a lifetime. It was like so natural, you know? And it's beautiful to see that between the fighters. Now, one other thing that we need to tell people, Chava, is that Yohaira is so brave because she took this fight, replacing someone on the card on a very short notice. I remember I just talked to her, reached out, and I said, Yohaira, what do you think? Are you ready? And then she said, yes, Pastor, I'm ready. And she sent me the training videos and everything. But that was like very short notice. I mean, not many can do that. So that's something that we got to give her credit for too.
Sí, lo que dice George aquí es que algo que hay que reconocerle a Erika es que ella, bueno, pues reemplazó a una peleadora de último minuto y pues se aventó el reto así, ¿no? Con muy poco tiempo de anticipación. O sea, la verdad es que sí es algo, dice George, que es algo muy valiente y que pues se lo tenemos que reconocer. Y yo estoy de acuerdo con George, ¿eh? O sea, decir que sí, para empezar, decir que sí a un nuevo formato, algo que nunca antes se ha visto, ya es difícil. Pero además decir que sí, ya con el tiempo tan cortito de anticipación, pues sí es algo que se tiene que reconocer. So, Yohaira, pues muchas felicidades también por eso.
Muchas gracias, Master. Muchas gracias. Yo desde el principio estaba muy agradecida con Kombat Taekwondo. Desde el primer mensaje yo respondí, sí, yo voy, yo estoy lista. Y estaba lista, no solamente para eso, yo siempre entreno, siempre estoy compitiendo, siempre en mi academia estoy súper activa. Y yo dije, bueno, si yo estoy lista y ellos me necesitan, pues yo voy para allá. Y lo hice, creo que lo hice con la mejor actitud antes del combate y después del combate, durante todo el proceso y me lo disfruté todo y esa es la forma por la que y la parte por la que hoy puedo decir que regreso sin duda alguna de que eso es lo que quiero hacer ya.
Yeah, so Yohaira says that she's really She's really thankful with Combat Taekwondo from the very first minute, from the very first message that she received. She was also really excited, and now that she lived the experience and had the opportunity to participate, she says that this is the thing that she wants to do from now on.
Well, one other thing that we would like, Yohaira to talk about is her overall experience, like from the very first time that she got off the plane, she walked outside the airport, coming to the hotel, everything overall, just to share with people they wanna find out about that.
Sí, Johanna, si nos puedes platicar un poquito sobre tu experiencia, así como en general, desde el momento en el que llegaste al aeropuerto, que te bajaste del avión, cuando llegaste al hotel, el tema de las fotos, todo esto, si nos puedes contar, pues cómo te sentiste y cómo lo viviste.
Estupendo, fenomenal, o sea, fuera de liga, algo que nunca había vivido. He interactuado mucho en equipo nacional y todo que tiene que ver con viajes y competencias y todo eso, pero desde que llegué al hotel, al aeropuerto en Bogotá, eh, antes de que el avión ya aterrizara, ya me estaban texteando que cogiera la maleta, que le enviara fotos de cómo venía vestida, de que me esperaban a la salida, de que estuviera lista para ver cámaras desde que salga. Inmediatamente ya cuando estábamos en el hotel era la misma dinámica. Hey, las cámaras están ahí, estén listos para las cámaras. Estaba todo súper organizado, demasiado organizado que te hacía sentir súper cómoda. Era yo sola en un país extranjero y al estar tan organizado todo y las personas súper amables, el equipo, el staff, estaba súper confiada, no me sentía perdida, me sentí como en casa desde que llegué. Al encontrarme con los muchachos en el hotel fue como que, ok, este es mi lugar, yo estoy bien aquí, me siento feliz, me siento contenta y vine a pelear, sí, pero también a disfrutar mucho y tengo que reconocer que eso fue alta gama, la organización que tuvo Kombat Taekwondo con todos los atletas.
Yeah, she says that she felt like really confident from the moment that she came down the plane because uh, from even before she landed, there were people texting her, telling her to be ready for the cameras, to be ready for someone expecting her on the airport. So when she came out from the airport, and she saw the people of Combat Taekwondo, she felt like really confident because she was alone in a foreign country, but like as everyone was like with her, she never felt lonely. She never felt really lonely. She did felt comfortable at every time, and she says that the organization was top class.
Okay, great. So, Erica, at any point were you scared of all those cameras following you all over the place?
No, no, I'm not scared with the cameras. I'm happy.
Did you get to see? Did you get to see the first episode? You
Yeah.
did. Okay, good. So I understand there's a second one released, to be aired out this week. What's going on with the YouTube release, Chava?
Yeah, so with the YouTube release, YouTube is asking us to well, I normally you cannot like geo block the video, so we're asking YouTube to give us the ability to do that, to unlock that feature for us. So I already sent an email like a week ago. I sent an email. They answer me that they answer me that I had to do that manually, so that I write them to do that so they can do it manually. So I wrote them back. I told them that on the web form that they sent me, there was no option to geo block the video, and I'm waiting for another answer from YouTube. But we are working really hard in order to make that happen, to upload those videos into YouTube. and that they're available for the rest of the world, not just Latin America, but for the rest of the world
Yeah, we
in
do
our
have to
YouTube channel.
explain to our viewers and our Combat Taekwondo YouTube subscribers, we have to explain the fact that ESPN has the rights for Latin America, and then we are more than welcome to make that available. We can make that available for the rest of the world, but because of the copyrights, the video has to be blocked, you know, for from viewing in Mexico, Central, and South America. So
Sí, es
that's
lo
something
que
that
lo que
actually, we're working on right now, right?
Sí, that's correct, George. So, lo que estamos diciendo ahorita sobre los episodios de la serie es que ESPN tiene los derechos de México para abajo, México, Centroamérica y Sudamérica. Entonces, por esa razón no podemos subirlo a YouTube así como un video de manera normal. Para subirlo a YouTube necesitamos bloquearlo en esas locaciones, en México, en Centroamérica y en Sudamérica. La cosa es que YouTube no permite hacer esto de manera normal. Necesitas tener acceso a una herramienta especial. Entonces solicitamos el acceso a esta herramienta explicándole la situación. YouTube nos contestó un correo diciéndonos que teníamos que llenar un formulario web para que ellos lo hicieran manualmente. Pero en el formulario web que mandaron no venía la opción o no venía el espacio para poder explicar que el video se tenía que bloquear. Entonces, ya les volví a escribir otro correo, estamos esperando la respuesta de ellos. Créanme que estamos trabajando muy fuerte para poder corregir esto lo antes posible y que la gente en el resto del mundo, no solamente en Latinoamérica, pueda ver los episodios, porque la verdad es que valen mucho la pena. El primer episodio ya salió el viernes pasado, está muy interesante, es la presentación de los peleadores y estamos esperando para este viernes el segundo episodio de la serie, de 10 en total que va a haber. Entonces, pues ténganos un poco de paciencia, estamos pues en pláticas con YouTube para poder hacer esto posible.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we do have the highlights. We have some highlights. We have the Mike Knight show on our YouTube. So go to YouTube Combat Taekwondo, the official account. Subscribe, hit the bell, right? Um, so Yohaira, now after this fight, what do you think is next? You learned your lesson. Well, what is it that you're planning?
I told you, Master, I learned in my books, and I'm go back
Okay.
for Natalia, if she wanted, I'm here. I'm already.
We're gonna have many fight nights. We're gonna do our job to look at the fighters pool and put together the most exciting fights, right? That we can put together for the fans and for our supporters. Because at the end of the day, this is a show for our fans and for our fighters. You as a fighter, you would like to have an exciting, opponent, right? So to challenge you for real. So you never know when you're gonna meet Natalia again in the ring. But there's so many others too, right?
Yeah, that is a fight that I would watch every time, huh? I would love to see them fight again, and I would watch them fight every time.
I think Yohara, her game plan. I mean, we talked about it right now. There was a lot of excitement, adrenaline rush, and I bet she's been watching the fight. But my 2 cents on this, that she did a great job of keeping her opponent at bay, because she used her long legs. She threw the kicks, kind of like keeping maintaining a good distance. Not all the time, of course, but she did a really good job doing that. And of course, we only get better from this night, right? From December 3rd, we made history, but it can only get better. So we can just move forward and then improve on everything, right, Chava?
Yeah, I agree with you, George. I agree with you, and I know Erica here agrees with that. And I love to see her excited. I love to see her wanting to keep doing this and wanting to fight more, because the fight was one fight that I really enjoyed. That we saw, like I said at the beginning, we saw there. A lot of things that we haven't saw in the previous matches, like for example the first penalty, the first throwdown, the first try jumping spinning kick that Erica performed. Um, and also
I'm trying. I'm trying on the next.
That was
Again,
close.
I don't care if I fall
Okay,
down.
yeah, that was really good. That was a match that I really enjoyed. That was a match that I really really enjoyed, and that's why I tell you I can see these two girls fight once again every time.
well, Yohaira, thank you very much for coming on. It was a great pleasure to have you here. We were excited about this night. Unfortunately, Natalia couldn't make it. It's okay. We'll make it some other time. But we had a good, chat about everything else. I mean, I know there's so many people, they watch this fight, they look up to you guys, they want to be part of this. So I take this opportunity to announce that we have opened another round of interviews for if you are an Olympic, world, continental medalist, um, world class athlete, you can go ahead and go on www.combattaekwondo.com and apply to become a Taekwondo fighter, a combat Taekwondo fighter. Chava, can you make that announcement as well too?
Yes, sí. Bueno, antes de despedir el programa, queremos recordarles que estamos abriendo nuevamente una convocatoria para la gente que se quiere inscribir a Combat Taekwondo y en este momento está abierta para medallistas mundiales, internacionales y continentales. Entonces, si tú eres alguien que obtuvo alguna medalla en un campeonato mundial, en Juegos Olímpicos o en algún Panamericano, campeonato europeo, asiático, africano o de tu región, pues escríbenos, entra a la página combattaekwondo.com o a las redes sociales y escríbenos porque estamos abriendo una nueva ronda de solicitudes para aceptar más peleadores dentro del boot de Combat Taekwondo, así que pues no desaprovechen esta oportunidad porque no se va a repetir muchas veces, de hecho yo creo que no se va a volver a repetir por lo menos en un año, así que aprovechen ahorita y manden su solicitud, sean parte
And
de esta nueva experiencia.
this is open to virtually every Taekwondo fighter, okay? From every corner of the Taekwondo universe. So just to let you know. So regardless of your background and the style, whether it's ITF, whether it's Olympic sparring or ATA or any notable achievement, accomplishment, you're more than welcome to apply.
Así es, recordarles que también, bueno, la invitación está abierta para todo el universo de estilos de Taekwondo, no importa si eres de WT, de ITF o de cualquier otra rama, está abierto para todos, así que pues, de nuevo, vengan y forman parte de pues de este nuevo formato que, pues como lo están viendo o lo han podido ver, pues ha resultado muy interesante.
So go on our Instagram. Information is available. Facebook, on YouTube, on the website www.combattaekwondo.com with the K, of course. And that's pretty much everything. And then let's not forget about the referee seminar, right? Scheduled for December 30th. And then you may find that information as well on the website, on Instagram and Facebook. Become a combat taekwondo referee, become a combat taekwondo fighter.
Exactamente, no se olviden también de el seminario de referees que será en diciembre 30. Está abierto también para todo el que quiera ser referee de combate cuando está abierto y además es gratuito. Así que no se lo pierdan. Igual pueden encontrar la información en la página de combattaekwondo.com o en las redes sociales, en Instagram, Facebook, incluso aquí en YouTube pueden encontrar algo de información al respecto. Así que no se lo pierdan y también ustedes, referees, vengan y formen parte de esta nueva aventura.
Okay, that was it.
That was it. So, Erika, muchísimas gracias por acompañarnos. No habíamos tenido el gusto de tenerte aquí en este estudio, pero pues bienvenida y muchas felicidades por tu pelea allá en Colombia. Yo sé que tú hubieras querido un resultado diferente, pero sé que tendrás la oportunidad de volverte a subir al ring y volver a demostrar pues de lo que estás hecha y por supuesto yo sé que tendrás pronto otra oportunidad contra Nathalia, que yo creo que es con la que más quieres pelear ahorita, pero vamos paso a paso. Felicidades por este inicio y pues te deseo lo mejor para el año que viene. Felices fiestas, que te vaya muy bien.
Muchas gracias, maestro, por invitarme. Estoy aquí, sí, lista y esperando las personas que se van a registrar, que lleguen rápido, que queremos pelear, queremos nuevos peleadores. Y sí, claro, con Natalia, pero también nos vemos todos como un equipo. Nosotros somos los primeros, entonces ya somos un equipo. Lo que nosotros estamos esperando son los que están allá, que se están registrando, que no se quieren registrar. Lleguen, lleguen, que lo estamos esperando. Y las personas que también se quieren registrar para el seminario de referee. Yo me registré como atleta y como atleta me sirve, maestro, para conocer un poquito más las reglas al momento del combate. Eh, todo lo que tenga que ver con estudiar las reglas del combate, aunque no vayas a ser de referee, te va a servir al momento del combate. Entonces lleguen todos que lo estamos esperando, con los puños cerrados, obviamente.
Excelente. So, yeah, so it's really important what Yohara just said. She says that she registered herself on into the referee seminar because even though she doesn't want to be a referee, she's not willing to be a referee yet. That is good for her because she knows about the rules and it's good for the fighters to know about the rules. So she invites everyone also to try to take this seminar.
Good. Nice. Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you for coming. It was great to see you, Yohaira. Okay, we'll see you soon.
Thank you, master. Thank you.
Okay.
Nos vemos, Erika. Que
Good
estés muy
night.
bien. Buenas noches.
Good night.
So there she is, George. Yohaira Diaz herself. Well, one of the again one of the best fights of the night. One of the most interesting fights of the night against Nathalia Dinis. What do you think?
The very first fight card of Combat Taekwondo. I mean, their names are gonna be etched in that forever, right? So that was Combat Taekwondo 001. And then even like 100 or 200, over 200 editions, we look back and say, who was in the first one? These guys. So that's what makes it special, right?
Yes, that's certainly what will make this special. So, George, thank you very much for being here. We hope we're having another Mike Nights on the next Thursday. We're having another Dominican, Junior Fresiel, and we're having also, of
William.
course, from the United States, William Finley. They're coming to talk about their fight. They coming to talk about the breakfast incident.
The
They're coming to
heavyweights.
talk about they're coming to talk all about it. Also, for me, for my taste, the best fight of the night was the heavyweight fights. But let's see what the people say and let's see what they have to say about it.
Yeah, well, thank you everyone for watching. We got quite a few people watching over there, and then see some messages. Thank you for coming in, and then we'll see you on Thursday.
That's right, your son. Muchas gracias a toda la gente que estuvo con nosotros aquí. Nos vemos el jueves. Nos vemos el jueves a la misma hora. Va a venir otro dominicano, Junior Frasiel, y va a venir, por supuesto, William Finley. Los Heavies vienen a platicarnos todo acerca de su pelea, acerca de su experiencia. Por supuesto, nos van a platicar sobre el incidente del desayuno y todo lo que pues todo lo que ellos vivieron allá en Colombia durante esos días previos a la pelea y por supuesto durante la pelea y posterior a ella, así que no se lo pierdan. So George, again, thank you very much for joining, and to everyone else, also thank you very much. See you on Thursday for another episode of Mike Knights Combat Taekwondo Mike Knights, and for today that was our show. Thank you very much. I'm Chava Perez. See you soon.